Hello everyone, I am Durga Pokhrel from Lungten Jampa. Here in this short video, I will be showing you the Arduino-based project, the name Smart Bridge. In Bhutan, we have seen most of the time the bridges are washed away during monsoon season. So now this smart project will protect our bridge. Now let me have a demo. This is a rain sensor. When the water level touches this rain sensor, I have a water in this core. So when the water level touches the sensor, the bridge will increase its height. And when the water level goes down, the bridge will automatically lower its height. This is how this smart bridge works using Arduino project. Okay, now let us prepare this smart bridge. What are the things required? We need a Uno board, we need a breadboard, we need water sensor, which is written water sensor here. Then we need the servo motor, two servo motor, because from both the side the bridge height has to be increased. So we need two servo motor. Now to start with, first thing, okay, let us give power to our breadboard from the Uno board. We know in this Uno board we have the power, digital pin, analog pin. So I am taking one cable. Let me take from 5V the positive power. I am taking it to the breadboard here. Connect it to any pin. Okay. Then from GND power, you can take it to any side. You can put it here, so that it will be easier for you to give power to other devices. The another one, now let me prepare this servo motor. We have three cables here in the servo motor. The red one, the brown one, yellow one. The red one is a positive power BCC, the red one. Okay, put one cable in the middle for positive power. Then another one for negative power, ground GND power, and one for data transfer. Now, so this red power, this red one, take it to 5 volt. Okay, I am connecting here and giving the positive power. The brown one I am taking to GND power at the back of this. Then I have one cable. As per the programming here, so this one is a sensor 6, sensor pin 6. Now I have only one digital pin here in the Uno board. What I am doing is I am connecting this here in the breadboard in one of the hole here, and later on from this digital pin 6 I'll give data transfer cable to both the servo motor. So let me prepare another servo motor. Again I am connecting servo motor with 3 cables. One is okay, middle cable is a positive one. Again I am taking it to the positive. At the back of this I am connecting positive. Then brown one is a negative, so I am connected here in the negative. Okay, negative power. Then third one is yellow cable. I am connecting here in the same. Okay, the another one. Now what I am doing is, now I have only one digital pin 6 here, so I am connecting a cable here in digital pin 6, and for both the servo motor I have to connect this digital pin 6 here, so that it will transfer the data for both the servo motor. Okay, so in my programming here I have written servo pin 6, so servo pin 6 I am connecting here in the servo motor in both the servo pin 6 here, and giving the data signal from the servo pin 6 to both the servo motor. Now I am left with the rain sensor. I have a male female cable here. So I have in this range sensor I have negative, positive and S written. S means the sensor. So let me connect these three cables here. Okay, one for S sensor, one for positive and one for negative. Okay, this male female cable. Now the sensor pin has to go to, first let me start with the negative. Negative pin has to go to the here to give the negative power, GND power. Positive pin has to go to the positive side here to give the VCC positive power. Okay, here in the breadboard. Now I am left with the sensor pin. As per the programming, the sensor pin is, the range sensor pin is connected to pin digital pin 5. So I am connecting here in the digital pin 5. So I have connected this range sensor and everything is connected now. Now let me connect this data cable here in this UNO board and connect it here in the laptop. Now after connecting here, I have to select the board, go to tools, go to UNO board, select the UNO board. Second thing, select the port here, COM3, it is C. Now when I run this program, both this servo motor has to turn to 90 degree. So the program is written exactly in the same manner here so that we can fix the device here and then we can raise the height of the breeze. Now let me verify this. Then push this program inside this UNO board. Now I will put this sensor inside the water so that when there is a flood, okay, let me, yes, this servo motor is, yes, rotating 90 degree. Motor has to turn, yes. When there is no water, water level goes down, it will come back. This is how this servo motor will help us to increase the height of the smart breeze. Okay, now let us go to the coding part. Coding part is the backbone of this project. So if you are not knowing how to code in Arduino, we cannot run all these devices. So we are using Arduino 2.3.2 here, and in this code now we are using the Arduino IDE. Now here we have seen this range sensor is connected to pin 5. So in the digital pin 5, range sensor is connected. Range sensor is input device. Here it is written input device, and servo motor is an output device. So range sensor is connected to the digital pin 5 and servo motor is connected to digital pin 6. So this is very, very important. It doesn't mean that you have to connect it to the same pin all the time. You can have, but if you are connecting it to other pin, you have to change in the programming. So range sensor is input and a servo motor is output. We can go down here. You have to be very careful with this. We are turning the servo motor to 90 degree. When the rain status is very high, when there is a rain in the sensor, so servo motor will turn to 90 degree. So if you want to turn the servo motor to 180 degree, you can change the programming here. So this is very important. So here delay by 5.8. When it is dry, so it will lower the height. It means the servo motor will turn to 0 degree. So this is how it will lower the height. This is how you have to work with the coding. So Arduino is used C++ programming language, which is very, very useful and powerful. So thank you. Hope this short video tutorial will help you to develop this type of smart breeze to save money in our country. Thank you, and let us grow together. Thank you.